Welcome to the Smallscape. Today's video is going to be a little short because it is a tip. Some of you like tips, some of you like aquascaping. So we're switching gears, and there were actually 3 videos that I was so excited for. The plant clip video won out. It is an item that I found from Home Depot. I found the equivalent product on Amazon. I'll link it, the affiliate link down below. It took a while to find the equivalent because almost all of these clips have metal. And this is an improvement to the ones that I had before. If you're like, well, you already brought those. No, the ones I brought before had an actual snapping part where it's actually almost two-handed. And to remove it, it wasn't like super simple. Squeeze these together, it opens it up a little bit. So let's go up in the lounge, and there are 3 different sizes. This is what they look like, and you just squeeze them kind of open, and they can like clamp on and hold a piece of driftwood. That's how I would use them. This is what the box looks like, and you get 24 of them in 3 different sizes. And the tank, the 22, doesn't look really any different than when you saw it last time. And I'm going to kind of show you how I would work it. Now, anytime that you want to attach some plants, try it out first without attaching it and see how you like it. And specifically with using these clips, I want to lay it out to see where I would attach the clip to and if it would even work. I had a assistant today, and that was Eli, our little guy Eli. Well, he's like almost 17, but he was running the camera, so anything fun, that's him. This is one way you could use it. You could just kind of slide it onto the end of a piece of driftwood, but just know that if you put these in a tank, just the clip itself, they will float. Just keep that in mind. But it's really nice to have one hand free for placing the plant and the other hand just to kind of open up the little clamp and attach it. Now, if you guys don't like plastic in your tank, you know, you want to limit it to just the filter and the heater and all, that's fine. I totally get it. But this is an option for somebody like me who may want to move them. I'm not sure if you're going to like the particular plant. And this is kind of a teaser. This is one of the plants that I'm considering. This is a bulbitis, and I really like it. I had it in my, I still do have it in my office tank, and I am really loving it. I like it better than Java Fern because it likes me better than Java Fern likes me. I'm doing it again on the other side just to kind of show you. It can be a little tricky to work it, but I think it is really handy just to have it kind of in your repertoire. But with these types of plants, the epiphytes, where you can attach them with super glue, I'm going to, in a little bit, we're going to go down back into the basement and go into the fish room with our big giant nano tank, which I was sitting in between or in front of. See, here we go. We're in the giant nano tank, and I'm going to show you. Look at that little Apisto. Thank you, Eli. He is so tiny. I'm just in love. He's absolutely adorable. But these little Anubias nanopetites tend to, gold coin, Anubias gold coin, tend to come dislodged. I don't think I attached them really well, but I placed it to see how I would like it. And then just with one hand, you just kind of clip it on. And I think it's pretty handy. Now, if it's a place that's maybe closer to the front of the tank where it's really visible and you don't want to see that plastic clip, then you go back to the super glue. And when I super glue something that when the tank is already set up, it's more difficult, obviously, if you're going to be putting it directly in water. Basically, time is of the essence because as soon as it hits the water, it's going to start drying. But make sure that you use, I would say, as little as possible. I put some on the rhizome, some even on the roots, but whatever I think that point of attachment will be, whatever spot is going to be leaning up against the driftwood, that's where I put it, and I make sure that there's room on the other side of the plant for my hand, because obviously you don't want your fingers attaching to the plant. And then it's just going to come right off and stick to your hand, which is, never a good thing. But it's basically the same way as if the plant, if your tank does not have water in it yet, it's just a little bit more, it's a little trickier. Just thought I'd give you a little tour here. Some of the occupants, Adelphoi cories, and then the plants I think I showed this tank last week, but this is how it looks these days, and it's filling in so nicely. And this is your public service announcement to always look at bronze and red crypts and include them whenever you can, because look at how beautiful they are. I'm just absolutely loving the colored crypts, and I turned down a really funky crypt at the last swap. I'm still kicking myself. But that's your tip of the day. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully it'll help you. Let me know. Would you try these? Have you tried these? Have you used anything like this? Or do you have a different method that you like? And I'll see you next week.